Hello everyone, welcome to RollPlay Mirrorshades, whatever the fuck week it is. I'm JP McDaniel, joined by the rest of the cast here. It's time to find out what everyone's been up to. Wheat, did you go see Fast and the Furious?
Oh God. JP.
I did.
I did.
9 times.
Did you really?
What?
Did you see it once?
The first time it was so amazing that I was stuck in my seat and I had to just watch it again. Like, I'm not even sure how I got away with it. They cleaned around me. They just let me. Maybe I was growling like a vicious dog. And then it happened again after that viewing, but admittedly I fell asleep a little bit. And then I just went back the next day and saw it every single time I could.
Did you see it once?
Negative.
Oh.
I did think about watching one of the other ones, though.
Yeah? You should start with...
Wow.
Well, have you seen any of them? You've seen, like, the original ones, right?
I believe that I've seen Tokyo Drift, which
you started off with the best one. It
I
only goes
found
downhill
out-
from there.
Tokyo Drift is a
Yes,
good one.
but JP, I did some research because I started to discover that apparently the timeline of Fast and the Furious is not what it seems.
It was
So
broken
although-
because of the third movie, yeah.
Yeah, although I have not seen any of them, I actually know the proper chronological order in which to watch them.
Yeah, so the third one is actually after the sixth one, in between 6 and 7.
Story.
They do
Yeah.
some retconning in the 7th one where they show the guy from the third
Yeah.
one, and then he
Yes.
ages 9 years in the sense of one frame,
Y-
and then
yes.
he's still in the 7th one. Very briefly.
That's right. And there's a part where there is a fight, but then you have to watch a little bit, and then it resumes after the fight, which takes place in Fast and the Furious 7. So
Well, I don't
really,
remember.
really just fucking interesting is all.
I don't know
hell.
what scene that is. Dodger, what scene was that? Do you know what he's talking about?
I don't know.
I have
Talking
no
about
idea.
it's the very first scene of the latest movie. There's a
Right.
fight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was there?
But- yeah.
Is the fight that happens after the credits in 6? Or no?
Well, I don't want to give away spoilers,
It
and again,
doesn't-
I haven't seen it, so this
The
is
whole-
all
you
just
can't
based
spoil
off.
that movie.
It's
Okay.
really up to 7? There's 7 of them?
There's a
now?
fight
Yeah.
between Jason Statham and The Rock.
No, that's in the timeline. That's not from another movie.
And that's not how the 7th
No.
movie begins.
Yeah, that's not
either.
how the 7th movie. You got
Okay,
you got some bad info.
Is
Yeah,
it
you
the
got
sixth?
bad deeds,
Wait,
man.
where is that? Where is that fight then?
In the beginning of the 7th movie. That happens in the 7th movie.
That's what I fucking said.
Yeah, but you said it happened somewhere else.
I said it happened in the beginning of the 7th movie, but what I'm saying, JP, is that then there is a part, I believe it is Tokyo Drift, that is inserted in, like, actually during that fight. And then the rest of 7
Oh,
takes
okay.
place.
There is a callback. Yes, there is
Thank
a
you.
callback.
Callback,
Thank
yeah, but
you. Thank you. My fucking Fast and the Furious lore is fucking out of this
There is
world,
a callback
dog.
to explain.
I've never
yes.
even seen that
They
shit.
basically made that third movie with no tie-in whatsoever, and then this movie made the tie-ins for Tokyo Drift. Like, without that, there was absolutely nothing at all to tie that movie into the whole chronological
Can you
order.
name all of them in order, Wheat?
You want me to try?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. All right, let's see if I can remember. So there's Fast and the Furious, and then there's actually a short film that was created that has like a Spanish name like Los something.
El
It's
Rapido.
like
yeah.
El Rapido es
I'm
los
totally-
furioso.
it's totally legit. And then there's wait, which one is Tokyo Drift?
The third one.
The third one. So then there's the second movie after this little mini film.
What's the name of it, though?
The name of the second movie?
Yeah. That's what she's asking you to do, yeah.
Fast and Furious.
I think it's just Fast and Furious 2.
Yeah, that's what
Why
it
would
was.
the second movie
Okay.
be called Fast and Furious?
And then,
Come on, we.
and then there is another short film inserted in between these two. I don't remember where you can actually see that one. I believe it's in the extras of that one. And then they skip Tokyo Drift, and then they go to 4, 5, 6. But then at the end of 6, you insert a part of Tokyo Drift. Then they have
At the very end after the credits, yes.
Then they have the fight in 7. Then you insert the rest of Tokyo Drift, technically, if you want to, and then you complete with 7. That's how it goes.
So when people saw the 4th one, were they really confused about what Tokyo Drift was about?
Tokyo Drift was not even mentioned. There was no character tie-ins until the 5th one, I think.
Yeah, that's when people started to be like, wait a minute.
Because the
Wait,
same
also,
character is in
wasn't-
both, yeah.
Wasn't
Yeah.
the second one called Too Fast, Too Furious?
You're right. It was Too Fast, Too
Oh
Furious.
yeah.
And
So
That was the worst one of all
these
time.
short films do exist. Oh my God! Do not challenge me on this shit.
so it's-
I would also like to mention that this is available in chronological order on Vudu, which is an amazing service, by the way. And no, they
Oh
do
wow,
not
they actually
say
do.
this.
So it goes. Someone
and you
linked it
can
to me on
buy
Twitter.
it and watch. Yes, it's in 18 chapters.
It's
with the-
9
with-
chapters. Well, nine movies chronologically, including the ones in between it.
including the mini movies.
Yeah. So it's
Do
The Fast
exist.
and the Furious, Turbocharged Prelude, Too Fast, Too Furious, Los Bandoleros, Fast and Furious, Fast 5,
Los
Fast and Furious
Bandoleros.
6, The Fast and the
Goodness.
Furious Tokyo Drift, which happened as the 3rd movie, and then Furious 7.
Oh my God!
So that's the order.
Boom, boom. Not seen a single movie except for Tokyo Drift. Know all that shit. Thank you, internet.
There you go. And
I have
Furious
done-
8 is due out
I
in
have
like
done shit.
2018 or some shit like that.
I haven't done shit. The Easter Bunny came
Dude.
to Casa de Wheat and brought Mini Wheat a giant fucking Nerf sniper rifle. And that was
Was it like a
Wait, you
militarized
give
bunny?
gifts on Easter?
what?
You get
What?
like one gift, right, for Easter?
Yeah, we're that's our Easter Bunny.
Tell Sam to put some fucking pants on.
Here, I'll
Dodger.
tell-
What the fuck?
I'll
No, I won't.
Fucking wearing PJs and shit. What a lazy piece
what's
of
wrong
shit.
with like PJs?
Yeah, what's wrong with PJs, JP?
Fucking lazy ass.
Fuck.
He's just been playing Final Fantasy all day.
Are you even wearing pants, JP?
Yes, every day. I'm actually wearing
Proof.
shorts, so the
Hey.
answer is no. But
Proof.
what?
Proof.
Oh, about the
These are
shorts?
mine.
Oh, I was just like, what are you just saying proof for? These are the
Proof.
shorts. These are shorts. Do they show up on camera? Yes, they do.
Hold on.
Good. I'm glad I derailed us.
There we go.
Look at
All
your
about the
shorts.
There we go.
Hmm?
So Nerf gun wheat. That's all I've done. Nothing else.
Hold on.
Oh,
Come here. Look.
oh.
Damn.
Look at that thing.
How many
Yes,
Nerf
it will-
things does it shoot the balls?
I think
Even
it
before
can
we get
kill-
shot in the
I think it
face.
can kill small
He's gonna, like,
animals,
dislocate his
guys.
shoulder.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Wait.
So, it's intense. You like
What
draw
is he
it back.
doing?
He's actually like cocking it.
He's getting
like,
ready to kill wheat, is what's gonna happen.
he might be. He might be. There you go.
I'm really. He's got to shoot. What is it? He has
You
a
pulled out the
cartridge.
clip. You pulled out what I have learned.
That's a
about
magazine, not a
Nerf
clip.
guns is
Good call, JP. You got it.
what's the difference?
Don't get the chat
Don't
started.
Just no.
No,
There's-
you can't say that shit.
There's a
and not-
difference. I just don't
And
know
you
it.
See, I thirst
I've
for
just
knowledge.
I've backseat gamed or been backseat gamed a billion times about the fact
What?
that
Hold
it's a
on,
magazine,
I'm
not a
gonna get.
clip.
Is it a magazine or a clip, Mini Wheat?
He doesn't know.
Okay, Mini Wheat says it's a clip, so fuck you.
Oh,
What's the
shit.
difference?
I don't know.
A clip is just one.
Sure. I don't know the answer to this. Someone will tweet it at me soon. We'll read it. Is he gonna
Are you
fire
from
the thing? I'm like
Texas?
really upset that he hasn't fired this yet.
What is he? They want? Are you gonna fire it, Mini Wheat, or is it? Is
He's
it?
gonna,
jam?
he's gonna break your window, and I'll laugh so hard if he just shoots that thing.
All right, go on.
Okay.
I'll help Mini Wheat. and then-
Okay. That thing looks really hard to cock.
Oh, there you got it. Were you gonna shoot it at the wall or what?
Tell him to shoot.
Yeah, go.
What?
I don't think it was.
It malfunctioned.
I don't know. All right,
He loaded the mag wrong.
and there you go. There you go.
Anyways.
Proof that Nerf guns
Again.
are safe.
Anyways. Kaitlyn, how's Legacy of the Void?
It's alright. It's interesting, the balance.
Or the lack thereof?
People, yeah, or the lack thereof. People are really upset if you play the game.
Yeah.
Like, they call you try hard.
Yeah. You got to figure out
Yeah.
those units first, man. That's what everyone's
Well, you
trying
can
to
figure
do.
out the units and use them, and but it still upsets people. So
Did you shoot the monitor just now, Lee?
I shot past it.
What else you been doing, Kaitlyn?
it was my birthday yesterday.
Yeah? What'd you do for your birthday? Happy birthday, by the way.
Thanks. I went to my mom's, and that was about it. And then I streamed.
Nice. What was your favorite gift that you obtained? You have one?
I don't think I got any, except for this companion cube.
The companion. Well, I was expecting like a Rubik's cube. That's giant.
Well, no, it's just.
Oh, Kaitlyn just broke her monitor. See you later, Kaitlyn. You're done.
See, it's not that big.
It's pretty big.
Perception.
Nice. Nice. So just Legacy of the Void, birthday. What else? Anything else?
Probably not. So I'm
Okay.
just gonna say that and not bother. Like.
Fantastic.
Thinking.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Dodger, we're going to get you as you're chewing here, because always got to do that. I saw you playing Bloodborne.
Yeah, I played Bloodborne today because I hit hold on.
Okay.
I hit 600,000 YouTube subscribers.
Nice.
So I said that I would stream whatever they wanted, and they unanimously wanted Bloodborne. So
Yeah, you got off easy.
yeah, right. Considering that like I love Dark Souls 2, I streamed all of that. So Bloodborne felt very reminiscent of that. There are lots of correlations and such, and it's super fun in its frustration. So yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
How far? Actually, I know how far you got because I was watching it. Never mind. But the people don't know. You got to the.
I got to the.
Do you
What's
know?
his name?
Do you know?
Father something?
Do you know much about the game? Having watched Sam possibly play it. Like, are you cheating in a sense when you go down a corner and you're like, I'm not supposed to be here?
No, I have no idea where anything is or what anything is. I watched Sam in a very, very limited sense.
Okay.
So everything that I've seen so far, I have not seen at all up to like. So it's all been new, brand new,
Okay.
joyous things for me.
All right. You gonna continue, or are you gonna wait till you hit 700K?
No, I'll keep playing it. It was super fun.
Okay. Cool. Check out Dodger. Oh, also you finished the Final Fantasy story. We finished the story.
Oh my god, I know, it was so fun.
It was fun. The anime
Yeah.
story, where we talked to a giant crystal.
Oh my god. Yeah, and then with the power of friendship, we defeated evil, except
We did.
not quite. It was great.
We did. It was great. You're
Loved
missing
it.
out. You are I see you over there throwing shade on us, but man,
Yeah.
you fucked up.
Yeah. The power of our friendship creates the light that destroys the shade you're trying to throw.
It does. It does. And then after
So-
they actually rolled credits in an MMO. There was actual credits. And then after the credits, there's a teaser to the next patch of content on what's about to happen.
I can't
we
knock
see that.
them for that fucking coolness. That's awesome.
That's next level shit.
That's awesome. Unfortunately, they
So
lost
good.
me a long time ago.
Yeah.
So-
And then I started farming all the stuff, and it's like, well, this game's a giant grind fest. But the grind is cool. The grind is cool. I saw Dodger she's working on a relic weapon, I think. It's a fancy glowy weapon.
I had to go back and do my level 50 job quest before I could work on my relic weapon.
Oh, did you get your
So-
chest plate? The little armor? Nice.
I look so fancy in my white mage gear. Oh my.
Yeah. Looks better than those terrible outfit you were wearing prior to.
I don't know.
All I remember about Final Fantasy when I played it for like the 20 levels that I played as a monk was that my character had a thong on the whole time. Like
Yeah.
just straight up dark elf butt crack.
Good
Day
armor.
in, day night. I was super into
You
it.
can have
he looked
Subligar on
great, but
for
like
a long time.
a lot of dark elf butt.
Yeah. Dodger played without a shirt on for about 40 levels. So
It's true, and then I started dying in dungeons and I felt bad. So
Yeah.
I finally put a shirt on. But now, pretty soon here, I'm going to be able to glamour stuff. And then I'm going to glamour no shirt as shirt.
yep.
Or no, shirt as no shirt.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go. It's gonna happen. Kaitlyn, did you ever download that game?
No, I forgot after it failed a bunch of times.
Yeah. Well, when you remove the error message every time, it's hard to fix the
Yes,
issue,
it makes it really hard to debug.
Deja vu.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Yeah, I guess this happened before.
Yeah. Last but not least, Adam, what have you been up to, man?
I played 8 solid hours of Pillars of Eternity on the weekend. That was fun.
Nice.
The game is just Baldur's Gate, right? Like
Pretty much, yeah.
It's literally just Baldur's Gate 3 with all the serial numbers filed off. Okay, as long as we're okay with that. Yeah,
Pretty
I
much.
played a lot of that. It's good. I'm excited to go back. Been playing the Heroes of the Storm. Switched from Malfurion to Tyrande the other day. Pretty into
Is
it.
that a big
Yeah.
change?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Tyranda's
It's a little bit more offensive, right?
yeah. I mean, you can do like an offensive Tyrande build where you throw owls at people until they die. But my owl is a pacifist. He's just for flying around looking at stuff. But we played some matches. I'm winning more games than I'm losing now, which makes me feel like I know what I'm doing, which is good.
Are you playing ranked play, or are you just leveling up?
Just leveling up right now. Yeah.
Gotcha.
The game has a weird economy. It is so expensive, like actual money expensive. If you want to buy anything,
Yes.
It is.
It's like $20
Like-
for a skin.
yeah, it's bananas expensive.
Actually, no,
like,
it's
oh, you wanna
$20 for a
play-
character. Isn't Sylvanas $20?
Sylvanas is something like that, $15.99 or something. That's American money. I don't have that shit.
Did you see
That's
League
like
of Legends
86 Canadian.
League of Legends made like $30 billion today because they announced Chroma skins. It's just it's just different color skins that you can buy. That's all it is. Just like
But
shades
did they
of
release
skins.
them?
No, they're testing them. But what I'm saying is, just by announcing something else to buy in League of Legends, they've made like $20 billion.
How? What did people buy that wasn't already there?
The Chroma things. That's what I'm saying.
And
They,
you-
So they released them. They released them.
they released 2, yeah, or maybe I don't know if you buy
Whereas-
1 and you get all the colors, or if you have to buy 3 for a character to get all the colors. I didn't research the system.
Here's the new deal for Swansong. I'm gonna name 3 colors of T-shirt, and you can pay me $8, and I'll wear that color of T-shirt, but only if enough people pay me.
There you
Like it's
go.
gotta be League of Legends money.
There you go.
Good. Yes.
You won't
Okay.
sell enough to make what League of Legends does in like the
$30
time we've
billion.
been talking about this. Yeah, yeah.
God damn.
You don't
Well,
have
good
to
on
make
them.
much
Good
money.
on Riot Games for taking someone else's game and making it into a different thing and making shit tons of money for it.
It's true. It's true. It's true. Anything else, Adam?
This right here.
There you go. There you go. Where did we last leave off?
Well,
I wonder what Dungeon World is based off of.
yeah, exactly. People always ask me about that. They're like, well, how do you feel about making a role-playing game that's based on a different role-playing game? And I'm like, League of Legends, man. That's how I feel. I feel dollar signs. Except my dollar signs are like this big, and Leagues are like house-sized.
And there's also JP with his axe.
What?
Gets in your way.
I don't know what just happened. I totally wasn't paying attention, and then I got brought into it with my axe, so I don't know what.
And my axe.
So, where we were last time, I have awards to hand out, as we do.
Oh,
Oh.
snap.
So, we will start with our... I feel like this is starting to get, like, not predictable necessarily, but, like, everybody keeps getting the same award. So let's start with MVP. MVP goes to the player making the crucial role so the party can face down the big problem besetting them in the session. Breakdown.
Woo!
Congratulations, Breakdown. With
Thank you.
68% of the total votes. Are you guys going to spend your karma? I mean, Crusher's, like, killing it with the
I've
in-game
spent some of
karma.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm only up to 6. I'm honestly saving it for rerolls against magic users.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're saving it and using it in-game.
Can we do a karma check really quick?
Yeah, we'll do that after I hand these ones out.
Okay, okay.
So, team worker, working the hardest to keep the group together in good shape. The award goes to, surprising no one, Bon Bon.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait.
Oh my god. I can't believe it.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
I love you. And then the one that's always a little closer and always in the same way, embodiment. So role playing in a believable and entertaining manner. If you use an accent, describe all your actions in vivid detail, bring your belief, goal, and instinct into play in a new and entertaining way. With 42% of the votes, it's Crusher.
Woo! Crusher!
And then Night's Ass and Breakdown very close together, like 6 votes together for second place. And then as usual, hey, you broke 2 digits this time, Wheat. You got 10% of the votes.
All right. All right, we're making progress.
These are so
Yay.
weird. Some obsessive fan, go back please and chart these for me and show like everything that each person has won each time. I would love to see that data. Make me a pie chart.
Make a pie chart.
Somebody will do that.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I
They're
said
already
it.
working on it right now.
So, cool. Yeah, let's do a karma check. So, how much karma does everybody have right now? And then let's review. Here. Let me tell you what you can spend it on, and then you can tell me if you want to spend it on anything. So, karma can be spent in 2 forms. It can be spent as instant karma, which allows you to reroll failures for 1 point of karma. Avoid a catastrophic failure, which almost never happens with 1 point of karma. That's when you only get you get all fails and you get 1s on your roll. And And then
How is
you
that
can,
different from re-rolling? Like you make a bunch
So
of rolls?
you just fail instead of getting like terribly bad result. Like if you fail
Right.
and you have more ones than anything else in your roll, then I'm allowed to just be like, cool, your gun explodes in your hand or whatever.
And we're not allowed to use karma to re-roll that?
You
instead?
can, no, you can spend karma just to be like, actually, I just failed instead. You could spend 2 points of karma to just buy a success. And that's flat out. If you just have to get at least one success on a roll, you can spend 2 karma to do that. You can spend karma in the same way to buy roll successes for an NPC. Or if someone hits you with an attack or does something you don't want them to do, you can spend 2 points of karma to buy off one of their successes. So if I'm like, cool, he hits you for, just tags you for 1, and you only have 1 wound left, you can say, okay, I'm going to pay 2, buy off that success, and I don't get hit. And then you don't have to make the roll. So that's during the game. You can spend karma to continue being successful in game, but you can also spend karma between sessions on good karma, which allows you to basically spend a certain amount based on the skills that you have to increase the skills. So if you have a general skill, so these are the broadest possible ones, like computers, firearms, they cost 2 times your current rating to raise them up. So if you have firearms 4 and you want to have firearms 5, it's going to cost you 8 points. If you have a concentration, which is the next level up, so firearms has a concentration of, let's say, rifles or pistols. Those cost 1.5 times the current rating. So rounded up.
For the specialties.
So this would be like if you had, say you have firearms at 4 and you have rifles at 6, and you want rifles to go up to 7, but you don't want to have all your firearm skills go up, you could spend that point value there. Now, if you have an additional specialization, which is the third most, like it's the next one along, so this would be like firearms, rifles, AK-97s, and you want to raise just the specialization, it only costs you 1 time the current rating. So if your AK-97 skill is at 5, costs you 5 points, it goes up to 6, but none of your other firearms improve at all. So that's for characters that have a signature weapon that they only ever use and don't expect to use other weapons. And it's the same with, like, all the skills have concentrations and specializations. And then if you want to buy a new language or improve an existing language, it's just 1 times the current rating. And then breakdown for you, if you want to buy a spell, it costs the force of the spell in karma plus 1,000 new yen times the force of the spell. So you can, if you want to, just
Okay, wait a minute. Let me write that down.
squared divided by 4 times the latitude of where your character is living.
No, oh gosh. Oh
so-
no, my keyboard died. I can't type it, so we're screwed.
Fail.
Everything is failing right now.
Everything's broke.
exploding. It's fine. Okay. Anybody's computer want to fail? Anybody's house want to light on fire? No?
We're all good.
Oops.
Okay. So I'll describe it to you again, and you can decide whether you have this much money or points. So let's say you want to buy a new spell, right? So you've decided that you want to reject your pacifist tendencies and you want to buy the fireball spell because it's time to nuke some people.
Yeah.
Right.
And you want to buy it at force, I don't know, 8, because you're an over the top crazy person now.
It's true.
It would cost you 8 karma to buy the spell for your character, and it would cost you 8,000 new yen to find a teacher who will teach you that spell.
Okay.
And to pay them. But that doesn't guarantee that you get it. What that does is it allows you to make a magical theory test. So it's actually your sorcery plus your magical theory skills. You roll them against the target number of the force of the spell you're trying to learn. If you succeed, you learn the spell. If you fail, you don't spend the karma, but you do spend the money. The teacher is just like, you can't learn fireball. Get out of here. You're bad. Then you have to go and spend money again.
So it's bad that I literally have no dollars ever.
That's true in roleplay as it is in life. $0 does make it harder to learn magic spells.
Right, yes. I hate that about real life.
I know, seriously. If I only had some new yen, I could finally be that wizard I always wanted to be.
God.
Man, tuition at Hogwarts isn't cheap, okay? But yeah, so this is the same. The thing is that the game uses a linear progression for skills. So it's like you learn 3, then you learn 4, then you learn 5. but spells are different. Spells are you learn them at the level and then learn a different spell at a different force and ignore the earlier version. So, you have, like, what do you have cure deadly wounds or whatever at?
Right, heal deadly.
Yeah, heal deadly. What force is that at?
5.
Right. So if you wanted it at 6, you just buy it at 6. It would cost you 6,000 new yen and 6 karma.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Cool,
it's
that
not
makes
about
sense.
it's not about improving your existing spells. It's just buying a better version of the spell. Whoever taught you the last version, their abilities maxed out at 5.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have to roleplay finding that person?
No, we just do it in downtime. But what you can do is if you find somebody that might be able to teach you a spell that you want, you can in game be like, "Hey, I'm going to try and like convince them to teach me the spell, and I might be able to give you like a discount or whatever." Because they might like you. I don't know.
Right,
so
right.
you go see if there's go see about a man about a whale.
Hi,
excuse
me. Can you teach me about whales and magic?
I love you. Thank you.
And as far as attributes go, you can raise any given attribute once by spending karma equal to the new value that you want to raise it to. So Crusher, it would cost you 2 points of karma to raise your intelligence to 2, but then you can never raise that attribute again. It's maxed out for you.
Okay. You can only raise it once. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, each attribute can be raised one time, and that's it.
Okay. But what about if I have like 8? Then is it 9 to raise it?
Yeah, it costs you 9 exactly.
Okay.
How much XP does everyone have?
I have 3 karma.
Or karma?
I have 11.
You have a lot. I have 7.
Yeah.
You got baller karma breakdown. So yeah, so the game doesn't actually explicitly say like how long it takes to do this stuff. So if you want to just spend karma to improve your skills, as long as it's not a new spell, just let me know in the middle, like before a roll if you want to. I don't care. You could just be like, I'm gonna spend my karma. Let's increase my gun skill.
Gotcha.
Cool. So the other way, beside those votes, that we earn karma is through our beliefs, our instincts, and our goals. So let's do a quick review. Belief is just a thing your character believes. Pursuing it in-game will earn you a point of karma if you have a moment where you have to like roll or engage the mechanics of the game. Instinct is a thing your character does without thinking. You can use this either to protect yourself from me screwing you over and being like, oh, you forgot to put your armor on. You can be like, actually, I have an instinct, never leave the house without my armor on. Or you can use it to, and I guess in addition, use it to get yourself in trouble, and then you'll earn a point of karma at the end of the session. We've seen this one happen lots of times where Crusher has interfaced with magic in an unpleasant way. And then your goal is a thing that your character is just striving to do, and when you achieve your goal, you earn a point of karma at the end of the session. So it behooves you to try to come up with goals you can resolve relatively quickly, because they don't age well with time. They just sit there until you resolve them. You can change your belief, instinct, or goal at any time between sessions. So, does anybody have a belief, instinct, or goal change that they would like to make before we start?
Not me.
No.
No?
I think I'm good too.
I really
Excellent.
want to achieve my goal before I change it.
Okay, what's your goal right now?
Intimidate someone with violence.
So you want to achieve it again?
I did it already?
Yeah, you did it to that Irish dude that you carved a.
Dude, I forget this like every time.
Okay. I
Damn.
mean, you can keep the same goal. Like your goal can just be the same thing. It just means your character only really wants one thing and wants to keep doing that thing. But you can change it if you want to.
Yeah, I'll start thinking of a new one, but for now, that's what it's set at.
Okay, cool. All right, so I believe that the last time that we were playing, you guys had escorted, after some confusion and chaos with Deshawn, a member of the Kingsgate Boys, you found yourselves dropped off at the Redmond School for Awakened Youth, which is a basically like a slum school for metahuman and human kids that have magical potential. Hadia is here to like talk to the kids, do some of the like inspire the inner city youth who happen also to be able to throw fireballs thing. And you guys are escorting her here. But there was a complication in that Deshawn dropped you off. He took his like drug package and dropped you off and was like, cool, have a good one, and he left. without any indication that he was going to come back and pick you up. And you're currently, if it matters to any of you, I'm sure it matters politically, but you're in the territory of, I believe, the 99s, which is which is a local gang. So in Redmond, this is a walled-off area of Seattle, ostensibly walled off because they don't want people to go in there because there's a nuclear reactor that went all crazy. They call it Glow City. It's a part of Redmond. But also it's a way to keep all of the undesirables in the city kind of like away from the main part of the city. You can go in, but getting out is going to be harder. It's essentially like a little version of like an anarchist state, basically, because the cops won't go there. No corporations have major holdings there, so they don't protect it. There's just gangs. The people with the most guns and the most power pretty much just run the show. So thankfully, y'all are big tough Shadowrunners.
Of course.
So you should be just fine.
Well, some of us.
Some of you are big and tough. Like, okay. So thankfully for you, Crusher is a big tough Shadowrunner, and the rest of you are small enough to ride on his back as he flees from the city.
That's the plan.
All right, so you guys are at the school. I think that what was it last time you, Bonbon, you had gotten access to the school's like security cameras? I think?
Right.
So you're holed up there.
I'm in there with her, but I'm asleep because my head hurts.
Yeah. Do you wanna roll to see how long your mental wound goes away?
Sure. What do I need to roll?
You need to. So now that you're actually resting, you need to make a body or willpower rating, whichever's higher. I assume your willpower.
Yes.
Okay.
So roll willpower.
Yeah, and your target. What's the highest mental damage you have? That sounds mean. I'm sorry, you don't have mental damage.
My mental damage is only to moderate, but my physical damage is to serious.
You're seriously physically damaged?
That's what you told me, so that's what I wrote down.
Oh my god, I don't
Didn't
remember
you
that.
heal that though?
I think it was a serious mental wound on top of your moderate one, but
Okay.
that's fine.
Wait, but then would that mean
I don't know, would that knock
that
you out?
it's a deadly wound?
Yeah, you would have been unconscious. That's okay. We'll just say you're one box shy of deadly on the mental scale. You can erase that. You shouldn't, unless you got shot or stabbed and I forgot about it, you should.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so yes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes checked.
Okay. All right, so you have a serious wound. Your target number is 5.
4 successes.
Okay,
Wow.
so it'll take you 10 minutes for your wound to, let's see, base time of successes. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it'll drop down 1 level every 10 minutes that you have rest. So in 10 minutes, it'll go down to serious. Then another 10, it'll go to moderate. Another 10, it'll go to light, and then it'll go away.
Okay, so I need a half an hour of sleep time.
Yes. Well, no, you need 40
Not
minutes because above serious down to serious, then serious to moderate, moderate to light, then light to nothing.
Okay.
Cool.
If Breakdown had all 10 of the boxes checked, what happens?
If you check all your mental damage boxes, you pass out. You're unconscious.
I wouldn't have been actually dead. I would have just been like super unconscious.
But if you continue to take mental damage after you're knocked out, like you take fatigue damage, it becomes physical. So this is how if you like tase somebody and they get knocked out and you keep tasing them, eventually they'll die.
Right.
Or like punching, right? Because punching is stun damage by default.
Cool.
All right,
I'm
so
asleep.
you're passed out in an uncomfortable office chair, but you're really tired, so it was fine. Bonbon, you're jacked into the school's admittedly limited security capabilities. Nightsass and Crusher, what are you two doing?
We were just going by. We went to the front of the school and we walked by the loudspeaker woman.
Well, we were with
Yes.
Hadia and we were going to
That's
tour the
fair.
area.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, that's right. Because Hadia was going to go and she's walking around with Isaiah, the principal.
And I just want to do my best to keep them on the cams as much as I can.
Sure. Yeah.
Wait, I'm so sorry. I just realized what it was.
So
So I had I had moderate mental damage from
Yes.
healing, and then Crusher slapped the shit out of me.
That's right. Crusher
And
knocked you
I
into a wall.
I took a serious physical damage
Alright.
from Crusher
Alright.
hitting me.
So the
God
roll
damn
for
it.
the moderate, we'll let that stand because whatever, that's fine. And it'll be 10 minutes to go from moderate to light, and then another 10 to go from light to nothing. So in 20 minutes, your mental damage will go away.
Okay.
But you're gonna need to roll physical for me. Now, you took a serious wound.
Yeah.
All right, so like what happened before with Crusher, we need to roll first to see if you're going to be able to get better without a doctor.
Oh shit. Okay.
So you need to make a body roll. The
Right.
target number is, you have a serious wound.
Yes.
Okay, body roll target number 6.
Is there anything from any pools that I can add to that?
No, the charity pool maybe.
Okay. 2 body, target number 6. Okay, come on.
You just need 1 success, so you'll be okay.
Oh shoot, I can't type. There we go.
Need one success.
Nope.
Okay, all right. So no, you need a doctor. Maybe you sit down in the chair and you realize, like, oh, cool, one of my ribs is broken.
It's like, ah!
Yeah, it hurts way worse than you thought. You've been a trooper so far, but
Dude, this is like the worst place for you to need a doctor.
I know. There's gotta be a doctor in the school? Question mark. A nurse.
You just need to see the nurse.
I need to see the school nurse. That's all.
I mean, it's worth a shot. There's got to be some sort of like inter-school communication, right?
Yeah, there's an intercom.
There's an intercom, like as in it goes to the whole school type intercom?
Yeah, for like notifying. I mean, they have phones and stuff. It's not 1920, but like, yeah, you could call and there's a switchboard and you can access the phone system by way of your deck. So you have the virtual.
Can the nurse please report to the security office, please? Repeat. The nurse to the security office. Quick. Let go.
Okay. All right. So you hear, I guess everybody outside, like as Crusher, as you and Night's Ass are leaving to go with Hadia, you all hear Bonbon make that announcement.
Okay.
And the woman sitting at the desk looks up like, who the fuck was that? And she like gets up and like pushes her chair back and starts going to the security office to be like, who's on my intercom?
As she's getting up, I want to like intercept her.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're right there.
All right. I hand her a cassette tape and it says like Night Sass, nothing compares to me. And I just say like, hey, a bunch of kids
God,
are
I hope it's a
requesting this
Sinead
song.
O'Connor cover, but just with one word changed.
Of course.
Beautiful. Okay. So you just give her the tape?
Yeah, and I say like, a bunch of people are requesting this. Please play this for the children.
Do it for the children. Okay. She always thought Wu-Tang was for the children, but can you make a charisma roll for me?
Yes.
Target number, I'm gonna say 6 for this.
What?
Oh.
Oh man.
So she puts it down on the desk and she's like, honey, we can talk about this later. I have to go and see about a thing. And she like kind of like nudges past you to go into the office.
And she just like,
Yeah, she just leaves it there right next to like the intercom and the like tape deck and
there's a tape deck right there.
oh, it's built into the intercom system. Yeah.
Yeah, I
recording.
take the tape
Uh-huh.
and I insert it into the stereo. What is it?
Yeah, I mean it would be a tape deck. Yeah.
Tape deck. That's the word I'm looking for.
For those of you born in 1990 or later, a tape deck is an old tiny device we used to use to play music. You'd put a plastic thing in it and press a button, and it would spin around and play music.
Is there like iTunes? Like,
No.
Exactly like iTunes.
No, magnetic,
so
magnetic tape is the future of music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously.
I put it inside and I close it, and then I just press play and hope
Okay.
it works, and then I
Yeah.
go on my way with Crusher.
All right, cool. So, Bonbon, the the office door opens, and this woman peeks her head in, and as that happens, music starts to play over the intercom, and you can see and remotely control that tape deck from here. So you see like, tape deck unit 0A on, and it has the little like thing of it turning, and it's playing music. And yeah, Night Sass. What does your music sound like? I don't think we've heard it before.
Oh, I sang "Never Gonna Break Me Down" before.
Yeah. Well, we heard you sing, but what is like a produced Night Sass track?
Oh yeah, there's like guitars, synth, a lot of synth. Sometimes how there's like lead guitar and rhythm guitar. Yeah, it's like lead synth, rhythm synth. Very like
rhythm.
pop rock.
Yeah, lots of arpeggiation. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Yeah. So you hear this awesome cover of a 100-year-old Sinead, like 80-year-old Sinead O'Connor song, and Night Sass's beautiful voice fills the halls of the school. Hadia, I think, looks at Crusher and looks at Night Sass, and like the whole thing just seems really funny to her. And the principal is just kind of like doing that thing that principals on TVs do, where he's just like, "Oh, I don't know what to do about this," and it's like, "Well, let's go," and like tries to like pretend like it's not happening. But yeah, Hadia is like giggling to herself. Crusher, what do you do? Are you just gonna ignore it, or are you just kind of like,
Yeah.
What do you...
I'm just kind of hanging out. I don't really think anything of it.
Okay, this is
Maybe
normal.
just like nod my head to the beat every once in a while. But
Yeah, all right, cool. Think about how you could improve the drum track.
yeah, exactly.
Cool. Okay. So this woman pokes her head in, and like Breakdown, you're trying to sleep, and Bon, you're kind of like, you're jacked in, but you can still hear. And the woman's like, "What are you doing?" Like to both of you, I guess.
So Bon can't respond, right? She
Bon
can just hear.
Bon can pretend that she's too busy hacking to pay attention.
I
but-
could speak through my deck. I've got
Yeah.
a little,
I mean, you can
like,
still speak
tiny
with your
titties.
own voice, but
Well, I mean, so I've got my camera feed on. I've got a vid screen on my deck too. So
Yep.
smart upgrade I made early on. I'll come out. I'll come out and just say, "What?"
she says, "You called for the nurse?"
Listen, I did call for the nurse. I've got someone who needs a nurse's abilities to help out my friend here.
So she puts her hands on her hips and sighs, and she's like, "Yep, well, I'm the nurse," and looks at Breakdown. It's like, "What is it? Is it the drugs? Did he do the drugs?" Like walks over to Breakdown's like, "Hey, you." Like,
Actually,
What? I don't do
you
drugs.
got it all wrong. Is a very, very clean young man right here. He actually just suffered a ton of drain from healing another individual. And now this kind soul needs healing himself.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, what he said. All right, Bon, can you make a charisma roll?
Oh,
for me?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, she's a nurse. It's her job to like help people. So
Okay.
can you make it target number 3?
Okay, we can do this. I got a
Yeah.
charisma 4.
I believe
I
in
got.
I fucking
Thanks.
believe in myself too. There we go.
you. Whoa!
Woo!
All right,
Fuck
all right.
yeah.
So I think that when you say it's about drain or whatever, she's like, "Oh, I didn't realize that it was a magic thing. I'm sorry. Let me just get my kit." And she goes back outside to get a first aid kit.
As
And she
she's
comes back
leaving,
and-
I just go, "Thank you."
And she's gonna take a look at our poor elf friend here. So Breakdown, using the healing table, she's got a target number to make to speed up your healing. You have a severe wound, you said?
I have a serious.
Yeah, an S wound. Okay.
Yeah, and
So
a
the-
moderate mental wound.
She can't help you with your mental wounds. You just gotta sleep those off. But the severe wound, the base healing time is 20 days. She has to make a target number 8 roll, first aid roll, I guess. It's not even first aid now. It's just gonna be a doctor roll. Target number 8. And you're not in a hospital or clinic, so her actually it goes up to target number 10.
Oh fuck.
What's your body?
2.
Okay, all right. So it's the target number 10. I'm gonna say she has a skill of 3. So let's see how that goes. Oh, oh, so close. Okay, so
Wait, target was
gonna
target was
die.
10.
target's 10. Yeah, so close, but not gonna happen. So, if they fail, that means that it takes the absolute maximum amount of time. So unless you go to like a proper hospital or something to get looked at, it's going to take you almost 3 full weeks to heal down to a moderate wound.
Christ. Okay.
So make a note of
Something
that.
I can do, right?
No,
So,
that's how
alright.
that goes. I mean, did you try to magically heal? Have you
Can
tried
I
to magically heal
spend? Can I
yourself?
spend karma to make that a success?
If you buy a success, she needs at least 2 successes to be able to
she
reduce
needed.
that.
She
I
needed
can buy karma, or I can buy successes, right?
You can, yeah. I mean, consider though, and this is just me being friendly GM guy. Consider though that as long as you, okay, well, this is a mixed bag. You can either not do anything about it, and if you take, how many boxes do you have left before you hit deadly?
4.
3, 1. Okay. So if you take another wound, there's a real chance you could die, and nobody else is really equipped to help you.
Right.
Or you can spend karma, but all that's going to do is reduce it to 10 days or 5 days. You're never going to spend enough karma to reduce it down to a manageable level where during this session you'll go from serious to moderate. So there's still the same
Right.
chance of you dying.
But I can't. I mean, I already rolled to see if I need a doctor. Like, I can't heal myself, right?
Well, that's mundane healing, right? What we rolled before is to see if your body would heal on its own, which it wouldn't.
And it won't. Okay.
Then you got kind of a shitty doctor in a bad environment who doesn't know how to set broken ribs properly or like do any of that stuff.
Right.
So she failed. She was like, well, best I can do is give you some pats on the head and they're there and hope you get better. Have a lollipop.
Okay,
She
so
would
if
get Pawn
I...
Stars.
She's a school nurse, right? And there's not a lot of kids in this school that get thrown through walls.
What?
I'm dying.
What do
The
you
best
mean?
I can do.
You told us the school was a total shithole. That like it was totally like I'd totally expect that's the kind of shit that would
I
happen.
mean, if you had like bullet wounds or something, that
Okay, so then I can heal moderate won't work, but I can heal deadly on myself and possibly pass out because
yes,
of the SADs.
because of
Okay.
drain, yeah.
All right.
Because you
so
haven't
that
tried
would
to heal
be-
this wound yet, right?
I have not tried to heal my own
Okay,
wound.
cool.
No.
So you get 1 shot at that. So
So I use
You're gonna do it.
So 5, 6, 7.
So before this happens, whether you succeed or fail, I'm curious to know how does Breakdown feel about this? Like, you're the one that's always there healing everybody else, and now when you need it, no one can help you, and you have to heal yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I'm more focused on just like I'm a little bit susceptible to panic, right? So
Mhm.
knowing that a person whose job it is to help me and heal me can't makes me kind of go into this mental state of if I can't heal myself, I might like die here, right? That's like immediately where my brain goes. So I just try as hard as I can to like heal myself to combat that dread feeling.
Okay. Cool. All right, so you get two choices. You can try to heal yourself right now, or you can wait until your mental fatigue goes away and heal yourself with a less difficult target number.
So I have 3 boxes checked in mental. How long will that take?
20 minutes?
Okay. I'll wait.
Okay, cool. All right, so meanwhile, outside with the exciting Night's Ass tunes playing, I think some kids have started to like come out of their classroom to like look around and see what's going on. What are you guys doing, Crusher and Hadia and Night's Ass?
Yeah, I don't know where we're going. I think like Crusher was grabbing me.
Well, weren't we just getting a tour?
Yeah, so you just want to continue on the tour?
Yeah.
Okay.
Continue.
I don't see
All
any other reason why we wouldn't.
Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, you get walked around by the principal, and I mean he's kind of awkwardly not ignoring you guys, but like focusing primarily on talking to Hadia, and occasionally he'll look at you, Crusher, after he makes a point to see if you're like listening. Not in a sense that he doesn't want you to listen, but he'll be like, "Oh, we have really great education facilities here, and we even have adult education at night." Pointed look at Crusher, back to Hadia. And
he didn't look at me, right?
No, he's just ignoring you.
Oh.
And yeah, so he's like walking around, and you can see there's like it looks like a regular like school for kids. The kids seem to be between the ages of like 10 and 15 or so. Though they thin out the older they get, there are less of the older kids. And yeah, Hadia is just asking some like sort of polite questions like, you know, like how many students do you have, and like what do you do here? Do you guys? Is there anything that you guys want to do like job wise while you're walking around? Are you looking for anything in particular, or?
I'm just kind of nodding my head to anything he says.
Do I see any other 99 tattoos or symbolism in the school?
Make a perception roll. You don't have. I can never remember if there's a skill for it, but I think you could just probably make an intelligence roll.
Against 4?
Yeah, target number 4.
10.
Awesome.
Oh.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
so you got a success. So, I think the closest that you see is that, like, in one of the hallways, one of the sets of lockers has, like, had 99, like, spray painted on it, but has since been, sanded down and repainted, but the paint is too light to fully cover. Like, you still kind of see it there.
Okay.
Sorry, just debugging. All right, so I asked the principal, hey, Han, how many adult students do you have enrolled?
He says, well, the adult student base tends to vary somewhat. I think at any given time we have 20 or 30 students attending night classes here. As you might imagine, the neighborhood doesn't lend itself well to higher education for adults. So we're very proud of the students that we do have, limited in numbers though they might be.
And when do they arrive at the school? Like, when do the classes start for them?
So again, he casts like a meaningful look at Crusher, and then kind of looks back at you and says, well, if someone were interested in enrolling, there are a number of flexible options we provide for our adult students, often outside of work hours. We also offer tutoring programs, and we have tutors that are able to visit our students at home if they're not able to come to the school.
So are there any of them right now in the school?
He shakes his head. Oh, no, we don't mix the adult and youngster populations. Bad influence. There's a risk there of cross-population that we're trying to avoid.
All right, good to know.
Okay, cool. So he leads you to a classroom and says to Hadia, so this is the first class of youngsters. They've been primarily focusing on health spells, curing allergies on each other and the like.
Yo, you can practice on me. Hey.
They're showing a lot of practice and a lot of progress, and I think that they're going to respond very well to such a positive role model. And she like smiles politely, and she seems kind of nervous, but is like, well, let's see what we can do, and pushes the door open. And as soon as she does, you can hear the sounds of like kids excitedly chattering inside as she goes in, and the teacher says something like, "Oh, here's our special guest. Everyone, give her a round of applause." And there's some tiny hands clapping as she goes into the room.
How old are these kids?
Well, you're not there, but for the
I know.
I'm
just
but
curious.
for the sake of everybody,
Yeah.
this is like a first grade age class. Yeah, these are kids that they got early on. They're like, they have magic talent. Let's get on them quick. And so she walks in as they give her a little round of applause. And I think maybe this is a good place to take our first break before
Alright.
we continue on.
Sounds good. We'll take our first break. I think we're doing 3 hours tonight, so we got 2 hours left here on Mirrorshades. So we'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. More Mirrorshades coming up right after this.
Woo.